he was ridiculed by a Wilmington newspaper as a saucy, bitter nigger with the strange name of white, as if a nigger was ever white. That's a quote from the fucking paper. Brother, I don't know what to tell you, but join the UPK very fast, Doc. Very fast, because that's the political game that's going on right now today. That's going on right now today. It really hasn't changed. Democrat or Republican. Go ahead, Bukwa. Do your thing.
These white folks crazy.
All right. Hold on. There's a whole lot in here. I had to skip for time's sake because I try not to go too far with it. All right. Okay. Let me get some more. Right. After meeting with Daniels, hold on. Simmons' reward was a federal patronage position. Now remember, Simmons is one of these white men who is him and the other one that wanted to solve this Negro problem, because at that time in that area, Black people really came together and set up infrastructure and business and banks and shit. They wasn't crazy walking around Maryland. So what is the problem? When we poor and suffer and you hate us, we're rich and well-to-do, you hate us. What you want us to really do? You get the point? Like this oppressor writing about how rich and wealthy they were, or uppity, or how poor and they have a mental problem is really irrelevant, because you're not treating either one different. You really just want us on the plantation. That's really all it is, right? So Simmons' reward was a federal patronage position, collector of internal revenue for the Eastern District of North Carolina. The assignment required him to resign as party chairman, but he remained active in Democratic politics. But without Simmons in charge of the party apparatus, Democrats lost the next two elections, and it became clear to party leaders. Now, of course, the opposition at that time would be the Republicans, and that's who the Black constituents in that part of North Carolina aligned with. The Democrats was the white supremacist party at this time, right? So when Simmons retired, the party lost some power, and they lost two elections right after, right? Democrats lost the next two elections, and it became clear to party leaders that something had to be done about the Black vote. Does that sound familiar? With Trump trying to do the whole thing with the rezoning, you all know about that? We're trying to do the rezoning to keep, a stronghold, right? Simmons, a master of race baiting, was brought back as party chairman for the 1898 election. He had a plan. Simmons made the nigger his major theme. That's a quote. The writer W.J. Cash observed, after meeting with Daniels in New Bern in the spring of 1898, Simmons began to craft the party's white supremacy message. The effort soon acquired a formal name, proudly embraced by Democrats, the White Supremacy Campaign. No shame. Make America Great Again? That ain't new. They said this is the White Supremacy Campaign. So when you hear Trump talk about we're doing this for America and the tariffs is for America and we want to make America great again, we want to be strong, he's doing the same thing again. Go ahead.
Police Officer for War asks us to look up benign neglect.
Look it up for me in the meantime, all right? Just for time's sake, I gotta keep going. You have it? Go ahead.
Is an attitude or policy of ignoring an often delicate or undesirable situation that one is held to be responsible for dealing with.
Yeah. Yep. But it's worse than that. I would use that for us with the PTSD we have, that we can't deal with certain everyday things. Like, you ever hear people always compare us why we can't get together? They look at our life and their life. We have benign neglect as a symptom of PTSD. You get the point?